Hello, ladies and gentlemen, the Grand Spartan here with another episode of Stranded Deep. Let me break out the old compass and see if I can figure out. Surely that's not the direction I came from, but it has to be. Has to be over there. See if I can find my way back. So, what I've done since the last episode, well, I went out and I found some barrels. And I saw this one guy had a video where you could take the barrels. I took these out, the crates, and stuck the barrels down in here. Well, it made the raft so heavy that it just sank to basically to the bottom. And so I had to take them out real quick. And while I was at the island, I just decided I'd go ahead and strap them on the back. Maybe if I can find enough barrels and tires, I'll put a set right there, a set right there, and then a set on the front, and it'll kind of balance it all out. And eventually, I think I'm only one part shy of a... oh, I need sleep. Gosh, I don't want to sleep right now. I don't know what happens if you don't sleep, but I think I'm only one part shy of a motor, an engine. So once we get that, we'll certainly be able to... cruise through the water. Oh, I did kill a shark too. One of you had suggested that an axe may or may not be the best way to kill a shark. And you were right. I used the shark or an axe, and the sharks aren't very intelligent. Oh, look at the crate right there. Oh, an air tank. We can make a gun. One of those fancy spear guns. Look at all the little fishies swimming around too. That's perfect. I just saw that sticking up and thought I would come check it out. But I do need to sleep, but I was hoping I could make it back to my home island. But honestly, I don't know how far away that is. Oh, that ship is way down at the bottom. Let's go get some air and take a look at it and cross our fingers that another shark doesn't come through here. And oh, look at that. Go up to the top and get air, Spartan. Your survival depends upon it. It's a shame we can't throw... Whoa. Oh, yeah. It's a shame I can't throw the tires, but I guess you're not going to throw much of anything if you're swimming. And this is really dangerous, too. So I just turned the game on. I haven't, I came over here and I saved it. Okay, that should be good. Let's get up here so I can see the other tires. So just, I got to this point. This video that I watched showed that if you put the barrels in the center of your raft, and now he did just have one barrel, so I could probably transport one. But you could... Oh, gosh, there's a shark. That's tiger shark, too. Oh, we can't start bleeding here. All right, now check this out. Boom! Boom! See that? I hit him. So we'll wait for him to come back again. Let's get this tire out of the way. And we're just going to go ahead and rest over here, because... Ooh, I took some damage right there. I'm not bleeding, though. Where are you at, Mr. Shark? So he didn't like that axe to the head. But I figured out the AI on the sharks. They're a little bit clumsy. And once they kind of charge you one time, if you hit them, they'll go away. For a moment, but I really want to get out there and get that last tire, and I'll need to make a crude hammer if I can do that on this island. I don't know if I can find enough resources to do it with. I need to start bringing trying to lure that shark back out. I need to start bringing a crude hammer out with me wherever I go, because I had to do that at the last island when I found those barrels. Had to gather enough resources and hang out there long enough Boy, this makes me so nervous. Coming out here with the sharks, with the fishes. See if we can drag this thing back. Maybe I could put tires on the side and barrels on the front and back. Let's see what I need to. We better pull them up onto the beach, completely onto the sand, and that way they don't go anywhere. First thing I need to do, though, I'm down to 2 bars for sleep. I was thinking if it's close to nighttime, maybe we can go to sleep and sleep through most of the night. That way it's not dark here on the video, or maybe I can take it down and bring it back up. I also need to set my timer. If you all are familiar with my 7 Days to Die videos, then you know I'm always forgetting to set that timer. So, crude hammer. I need stone. I need to make a refined axe. Oh, no, we don't need leather. Okay, we just need 2 rocks, a stick, and lashings. Okay? And then for the raft, just 2 tires. I don't know what else you can do with a tire, but guess we could throw it on the raft and take it back with us. So let's go out here and gather up the resources that we need. We need these. I don't know if I can carry much more. We're going to have to dump some stuff off here on the beach. Let's go ahead and save it real quick, too, just in case something were to happen. Check out what's in there. Some beans. Yeah, that's some of our good stuff there, too. Don't want to lose that. Food is okay. Water's sort of okay. Maybe we can get enough lashings put together here. Oh, I wish I had my pickaxe. I could just get the stone from right there. So here would be the stick or 2 that we need. Let me check that one more time. The tools, crude hammer, just 1 stick. Okay, so there's 2 stones. That would be the trick, finding the stone. Here you can see my source of water since I've been here. I bet you I'm not going to be able to find any stones. Oh my goodness. That would be so awful. But I could always come back to this island and pick those up. Bring the necessary resources back with me when I come. Son of a gun, Spartan. You know, stone... Oh, there's a snake. The dreaded spear snake. Stone should be... I should be able to chop on that thing and just get like a couple, you know. Maybe you get better yield with a pickaxe or something, but I should be able to chop on it with my stone axe. Son of a gun. So I don't see any stone anywhere. So we're not going to be able to make a crude hammer to use these tires. Now I tell you what'll happen is if I put these tires on this raft, it's gonna sink and tilt and be just awful. You know, it's, as a matter of fact, with the 3 barrels, it sort of sank under the water. I could still go, but it was at a crawl of a pace. I mean, it was super, super slow. It would have taken me hours, literally like hours, to get back to the home island as slow as it was going. I'll tell you what, we'll take that. We'll leave this crate on the island here. We'll go ahead and eat these beans. Let's pop them open real quick. You don't really need the sticks now. Well, I was hoping to get out of here and get back to the home island while the sun was still up. Looks like there's probably little chance of that. Okay, we don't need the fronds either. Is there anything else we can leave? We can leave those. I was really wanting to check out the sunken ship right there. Worried about Mr. Sharky Shark coming back over here and messing with us. Is there anything else in this sunken ship we could check out? Boy, you're so vulnerable in the water. Which is realistic, you know, you're vulnerable in the water, especially to a sea creature. I don't think I'm going to... I hate to pass up a wreckage like this. I know there's so many more. There's a lionfish right there. Of course, we do have the medicine for him now. Best I can hope for is that perhaps... Get away from me, lionfish. Oh, I don't even know what that is. I don't even want to mess with that. But best we could hope for is I could hit that shark a time or two. Now, I wonder if this is like the other ship, and when we get in there, there's going to be a pocket of air. Let's just cross our fingers. We just saved it, so if we die, you know, it's not the end of the world. We'll just reload. Oh, no. Oh, I'm going to die. There's no pocket of air up there. Get up to the top. Whatever might be in there, I don't think it's going to be worth it. We'll see what's in this crate. Oh, there's a shark. There he is. Oh, we hit him. Yeah, Mr. Shark, I figured you out. I'm not scared of you anymore. Where are you at? We're going to have shark for dinner. Shark for dinner. Come here, Mr. Sharky Shark. Oh, I think I missed him. Come here, Mr. Sharky. Let's go over here where it sticks out a little bit more. What's our rest looking like? Still at 2. I can live with that. Curious what's in that crate. I need that one more part. Got him. I need that one more part for the engine. And then we could build ourselves an engine. I think I only have one gas can, though, so I don't know how often you have to refill it. I guess you just keep your sail on there for a backup, but it would be nice to kick that thing in every once in a while. Ah, I think I missed him again. Sharky Shark. Where you at, Sharky Shark? There are bubbles coming up from right there. You see that? I wonder what those bubbles are. Okay, so Sharky Shark may have had enough. Oh, there he is. Come here. Come here, you sapsucker. Oh, here he's coming directly for us. Boom! There shouldn't be but another shot or two. Based on my experience with the last shark I killed, I don't know where my knife is at, though. That's the other thing. Those bubbles are right there. But I'd feel a whole lot better even if we don't get to skin him. If I could just kill him. Get him out of here. Whoa, look at that. He tried to nip at me. I was not fast enough getting out of the water. Come on, Bubba. Got something for you. Oh, he turns a little bit too fast. Son of a gun. I'm going to get good at this shark hunting, shark killing before too long. But really I did. I killed that last one in record time. I got fortunate that he kept coming back. There was no waiting period in between. So what we're going to do, since it is so late, probably need to drink, find a coconut or something to drink. I just can't get in fast enough to hit him. Let's find a different place over here that may be more suitable for giving him a whack. Oh, now he's swimming under the sand. How is that? Now, come on. It's getting a little dark to be messing around with this guy. But I'll find a coconut or two to drink, and then we'll sleep. When we wake up, it should be pretty close to daytime. And I think I need to head north from here. I'll be honest with you, ladies and gentlemen. I didn't do a very good... See, he's swimming under the sand now. He's all glitched out. That happened the other day, too, where... See, he's up underneath me in the sand. happened to me the other day where the shark was swimming up underneath the sand and there was no way to hit him or kill him. So we need some hydration, because when we sleep we're going to lose a little bit of hydration and we're going to be almost completely out by the time we wake up. So find a few more coconuts here. Some of these trees, there's one. Picked that already. Coconut. Put the lime in the coconut. Put the lime in the coconut. All right, here we go. Appreciate all of you that stopped by the stream again. This would be tonight, right after the stream. Of course, this episode will air tomorrow, but tomorrow for you all. But it's a great stream, great support. Thank you for all your donations, your kind comments. Really just outstanding, unbelievable. We'll continue to carry on with the streams at least once a week. Maybe we try for twice a week. We did twice a week last week. We had a Friday and a Saturday stream. And it's good stuff. Let's see what we're at. I need 2 more. I don't know if you get a full bar for every one of those you eat. And what's our food? Our food is full. Okay, our sleep's down to 1. So the sun is going down. We're going to save it. And we're going to sleep. Oh. Well, the moonlight is providing us a little bit of light. Let's see what's in the crate here. What might be in these crates on the raft. Never did look in that other crate. Oh, there was our knife right there. So flare. Tell you what. We're going to figure out a way to transport these tires back with us yet. There's nothing in that one. Bandage. Well, we didn't cut ourselves with a shark, but good to know. Yeah, we want the arrows. I don't know what this label maker, what you would possibly use that for. That makes very little sense to me. And the flare gun. Maybe some of you know what the flare gun is used for. I have no idea what you would use some of that for. Our hydration went down again because we slept. But this air tank is going to give us the opportunity to... I know it could provide us the means of diving deeper, but I'm going to use it for a gun, a spear gun, to kill those silly sharks. That's what's going to really benefit us, benefit me. But I think what I'm going to do, I'll show you what I'm going to do here in a second. Check those one more time. Let's pick up a tire. Let's bring it over here to the raft. These mechanics are so kind of wonky, is a word that I like to use with all of this. Okay, we want that, that, and that. We could actually take this crate as well. I don't know if this raft will hold 3 tires, but because I removed all of the storage off of it, it kind of stinks, but you know, I do have some more crates back at the other island. It only takes 2, me and you. It only takes 2 to make a. See, I'm like pulling the raft when I do that. That's kind of a silly mechanic too. Maybe one in the front and one in the back would work. And then we could nail it down with the bow and arrow. Let's do that. Let's do that. And then we can also carry a couple crates back in the center, plus what I can carry in my hand. So let's get the bow. Where is the bow? Where you at, bow? Oh, I have it. Right there. So you have to be kind of careful with this. If you hit anything like metal, I think I messed up by putting the metal pieces on the side. So if you hit anything that's metal, it will absolutely destroy the arrow, and you don't get that arrow back. I hope you can see what I'm doing here. I know it's dark, but I'm wedging in the tire with the arrows. Well, let's go ahead. That's 4. Let's do the same thing for this one. Let's wedge it in a little bit here, like so. That way it doesn't go. Oh, what happened there? Okay, let's shoot 1 or 2 in the center. And since I don't have the necessary, because what's going to happen is we start bouncing around in the water, and it's gonna want to throw the boy, that thing went a long ways away. I don't like that. I want to drag it back a little bit here. Well, that's kind of silly. It's like the arrows are stuck to the tire. It doesn't work the same with the so I'm pulling the raft around. It doesn't work the same with the barrels, you know, because if you hit the barrel, it just destroys the arrow. But it's like these are sort of stuck to it or something, floating in the air. Let's try that again. Let's get the bow. 1 there, 1 there, 1 there. And that should prevent it. Let's pick this one up over here and stick that there. Whoa, what happened there? My raft is leaning. Oh, I'm up on the rocks, probably what it is. So before I go any further thinking that this is absolutely going to work, let me drag it into deeper water. Okay, the lantern went off, so we're good. It's going to be time to leave the island here before long. Okay, that looks, well, it may be on shallow water, but it looks pretty stable, you know? We might even be able to carry the 3rd tire. Let's look through real quick though and see what else can you do with a tire. Is there anything else that requires a tire? There's furniture, there's structures. You need the barrel for the hobo stove, which I don't know the benefits to having a hobo stove. Tools? Certainly there's no tool that requires a tire. And we have everything to make a spear gun now. I can't wait to get back and make a spear gun. So there would be no use for a tire for that. It's just for the rafts. I mean, but if we took that 3rd along with us, then we would only be 1 short for building another support. And we could put the tires, like I said, on the outside, and the barrels on the front and back, and maybe it give us a bit of buoyancy to hold up to a greater weight when we're throwing stuff. Oh, that does look like it's sort of sinking under the water. Look at that a little bit. Shoot, I almost need to take this thing out for a spin to see what it will do, if it will hold up to the weight. We're out of arrows too, so well, all we can do is try. My guess, based on what I'm seeing here, is it's not going to float very well. It's a lot of weight. We may just try to go with the 2. It's a shame I don't have any type of way to mark this island to know to come back here. So we have all those crates, but we took what we needed. We took the good stuff at least. Okay, so something sort of glitched out. It doesn't look right. Let's take that off. going to have to move that tire to the center. We'll have to be able to take some of our storage back with us as well. Let's see what we have in our inventory, what we can put in the crates. Let's drop those. Let's go drop this, drop that. We'd always make ourselves another knife if we had to. Okay. So we could stick that and that in there. Guess we'll take those all with us and stick them in crates, and we'll just carry the crates in our inventory. Same thing here. We'll stick the knife in there. I don't want that flare gun. I have so many flare guns, and I don't really know what they do or what they're for. Okay, so we want to take that crate as well. We're going to pick those two up. Let's see what this one could hold. Oh, it may not need to do anymore, you know. The bow that's in my hand. Switch the compass. That way the bow. Yeah, we kind of want to take those back. And this one right here. Nice. Well, we're able to take it all. We'll leave that one tire. Now let's go ahead and save in case we something incredibly awful happens to us on the ride back, which is very likely. We never did kill off Mr. Sharky Shark, so it's always possible that he could attack us and flip us over, so we'll go ahead and save it. Now the arrows may have it held in place. I don't know. I do know, however, we need to go to the north. I mean, I think I know that. I don't know. Oh, it's going. It's going, ladies and gentlemen. Ahoy, mateys! It's kind of taking on a little bit of water, but, you know, not a big deal. As long as it will go, I am happy. But that is the direction we need to go, right over there. I'm going to interact with the sail. I'm going to bring up my compass once again and make sure. Yeah, okay, so we need to keep turning that way. We need to avoid shark attacks if at all possible, because if they bump us, we're going to lose our tires. Maybe worse. Well, that's good. We were able to get 2 tires. We were able to get, you know, the air tank, and bring all of our storage back with us. That was kind of important. I shouldn't have brought all of those along with me, but I found a few while I was out and about. I think I only brought 2 on the boat, and then I found all the rest of them. There was really just a bunch of nothing in most of them, you know. That flare gun was in one, antibiotics in one, and so forth and so on. So I think this is the direction we need to move in. Tires still there, tires still there. Hold on, tires. So all of this looks familiar to me, so I think the north was the direction. It's really puzzling, ladies and gentlemen, because I only play this when I right before I record or right after I record. So there'll be, because I'm doing 3 series right now. I'm doing 7 Days to Die, Stranded Deep in the Forest, and I alternate days. So there may be a day or so that I skip by when I don't play, and I'm only playing for like an hour or so when I do play, and so I get a little confused. But I'm pretty sure I came from the south to the north. Why are we slowing up here? Why is it not going? Going like against the current or something? That little island over there. Ooh, big wave. Tire's still intact. Tire's still there. But see, we are moving considerably slower than we were without the tires on here. Without my heavy behind. But I stopped by that island right there, I'm pretty sure, on the way over. Let's look again. So that's where we're coming from. So we'll have a long ways to go. This island over here, we stopped by, or I drove by it. Sailed by it, I guess. I didn't stop there that I can recall. Let's check our compass one more time. I hate doing this because you stand a chance of, okay, so north, still that way. We're still going right. But we've not made any distance from that island. Look at how slow we're going. The island's still right there. But we're going to loop around this island here. And hopefully when we come out on the other side, I can go ahead and... What we'll probably do, because it will be all off balance, I think that's part of my issue now, is I have the barrels in the back and nothing in the front, is that it's wanting to dip down into the water. Dip, duck, dive, dodge, and dip. And so if I were to put the tires on one side, it's going to like jack it up on one side. Oh, there's a shipwreck over there on a little island we could go check out sometime. I don't think I've ever been there. It doesn't look familiar. It's probably not good that it doesn't look familiar. But you're still going north, so we'll have to end up somewhere familiar eventually. I'm pretty sure this little island, I came by it. I didn't stop there. Just inspected it as I went by. I'm sure there's probably a better way to navigate than what the old Grand Spartan does, but I make it work. I make it work. Even if I have to do it off camera and sail from point A to B, I'm really surprised that these tires are holding in place. I feel like the arrows have something to do with it. You know, I watched a little guide. I think he even subscribed to the guy. He didn't have but a couple hundred subscribers, but his video was one of a kind. Like, there were no videos saying how to haul barrels on your raft or tires. And he had this really cool idea. Now, he used the same design with the hole in the center, and he just put one barrel in there, but it was all wood. And then he used his bow and arrow to shoot to nail it in place so it didn't roll around and fall out of the raft. And that's you know, the method that we used here with the arrows. Of course, they look all glitched, like they're not working properly, but I think that's the only reason they're still staying on here. I tried to transport a barrel back, and let me tell you, that was awful. I left it out in the ocean, you know, so I missed out on a few barrels because they started falling off the raft, and then it was just one thing after another. And there was a shark swimming up underneath me, and so I just left it. I couldn't keep it there. So I watched that video to see how people were doing it, how they were transporting barrels, specifically barrels, but barrels and tires, and that's how they were doing it. So this is not our island here, but I think that might be, or that might be right there. So we're close. I want to guess that that is it right here, but it could be this one as well. I'm leaning towards that one. We're going to go towards that one. Ooh, this tire is sliding back. You notice that? The further we go, the more it slides back. But it's okay. Maybe adding the weight to the back of it is helping us, because I feel like we're going faster now. That tire sliding towards the back. The weight is getting balanced out with the barrels in the back. With this poor design that I have. I strapped those on the back because I had the resources on the island to put those on the back, and I had no way to bring them back home. So I thought, you know what, it's not going to hurt. I don't think it'll hurt. Let's just stick them on there, and so that's what I did. So, it's hard to say. I know our island has a big... It does not have a boat in front of it like that one does over there. Our island has a big rock in the middle. Big mountain. Oh, it fell down into the crack in the center. That could even be it right over there. That could be it right over there. The more I look at it, the more I'm thinking that it is. As ours certainly doesn't have a shipwreck like that next to it. I was just going to get a little bit closer before I completely gave up on that island right there. Let's sail just a little bit closer. This thing does not turn very well at all. Some of you were saying that the raft would sail better if it were smaller, but I don't know. Looking around at other people's rafts here yesterday, I don't really know that I want to go smaller. I think if anything, I want to go bigger and just suffer the turn radius being awful. And it's fine. I can learn to live with it. And once we put a motor on here, maybe that solves the problem as well. But I like the idea of having a larger raft, and perhaps the larger you make it, the more it can carry. Like having those supports on the side, then the raft doesn't sink down into the water as much when you put heavier items on there. I keep checking back here to make sure my tires stay in place. See, we do have a shipwreck on the beach that looks something similar to that. I'm going to keep this sail turned like so. Well, check on my tires and see if we can't make our way over there to it. And that might be us. So remember, we have that shipwreck right on the beach. If not, it's that island right over there. So either way, we're pretty close to home. I probably should have hydrated before I left. Well, we're just getting pushed over here. I don't know if the current plays a factor in this game or what, but I feel like I cannot turn to the left. You see the sail is completely turned that way. The more I look at it, I do not think that is our island right there. That is not our island. What stinks about the one gripe I have with the game, it's a great game. It's still an alpha, so a lot of things are going to do, is the render distance. I have everything turned up as high as I can get it for graphics settings and render distance, but you cannot render in. I can turn easily to the right. You cannot render your buildings. The things that you build do not show up. So if I build a hut, wherever. Why did I stop? Go, go, go. So from a distance, you're never going to see your hut or your lights or anything like that. You have to get real close for it to all spawn in. So for whatever reason now, it's going super slow. I didn't hit anything. See, there it goes again. It got really super slow again. I don't think I hit anything. Maybe I hit a rock or something. It's almost completely stopped. Oh, the wind. It could be the wind. Could be completely controlled by the fact that we don't have a lot of wind to our back or something. Going really slow. Oh, there's a shark. Not good. Not good at all. So I hope this is our home island over here, because the struggle is real, ladies and gentlemen. Just to transport a couple tires across the water, the struggle is real. Come on, sail, catch some wind. Push me across the ocean. Need to get back home because I'm probably really close to like thirsting to death. I forgot to drink before I left the island, and we've been out on the water for quite some time. Oh, I hope this is it. I hope this is the island. If not, we'll pull up, we'll gather resources. Maybe there's some stones here, and we can add that extra thing onto the raft. See, I am stopped, almost completely stopped out here. The only thing I can think of that would do that is the fact that the wind plays a factor in the game, and the wind is just not to my back or something. Of course, that tire keeps sliding towards the back as well. I might have a little drag or something on it. So maybe one day we'll creep up onto this island, and if this isn't it, I'll spend some time, or it could be that one. Could be one of these two. Either way, I know it has tall trees in the center. I've cleared out all the palm trees almost on the island. Some could have grown back because it's been a little while since I've been there, but we've slept a couple times as well. But if I cannot find it soon, I will. Oh, we're almost stopped again. I'll just do this off the recording, and the next time we come back, we'll be on the home island. I'll I'll sail around until I find it, because this is pretty painful right here. This is slow, slow, slow. It just won't go. It's too darn slow. Yeah, this is not it. Just based on the structures I see, the shipwrecks right here. I don't think we have any of that on the island that our campsite is on. But I based everything off of that one island there. So when I traveled out here, of course I traveled a specific direction, straight in that one direction. Had to go around a couple islands, so I got off a little bit, but for the most part, I knew that that island was my reference point for getting back home. And if I could find that island, then we would certainly find our way back to our home island. This happened to me one other time, and I was able to get back. Yeah, see, that's a shipwreck right there. We don't have those shipwrecks on our island. Need to check that out, though. That might be something worth looking at. But we're going to sail this way. Seems like the wind picks up, and then oh, I need to find water. Oh. Now, I have a jug that has 5 sips of water in it. And I guess I could start throwing that in one of the storage containers and taking it with me. But I don't understand why it's so slow, this raft. It's like when I look back this way, it goes fast. See? Oh, there's a shark. And the raft decided to stop right above the shark. What are you doing, raft? Go! Go! Oh, this is really not good at all. Oh, he's right up underneath us, too. We're about to find out if what happens when sharks attack. Oh, don't stop now. Don't stop now. We're too close to the island. Oh, did he just bump us, or was that the water? Go! Raft of a Spartan. Go across the water. Yeah, none of those islands are. That's a pretty big looking island straight over that way. It was made to just be shipwrecks, making it look larger, but I know we had a big stone in the center with some tall trees. I'm a little confused here because I see palm trees. Unless they grew back since I left the island, I don't think that's don't think that's mine. I swear it looks like we start moving faster when I look backwards. Then when I look forward, we slow down. Come on, baby. Just get there. Just got to get to this island. We'll get to this island. If this is not it, we'll pit stop here. I'll get some coconuts. I'll make a save point out of some sticks and fronds and whatever else we need, a lashing. And we'll rest here for the night. Call it an episode. When we come back, we'll find our way back home. Such a struggle just to gather a couple resources. You know, it really is. It's kind of realistic in that. It's so much of a struggle. Want a couple tires to do something with? Well, yeah, you're going to have to struggle. So this does not look to be our island, unless for some strange reason it's on the other side or something. But we're gonna park it here anyway. There we go. Woo! Did not think I was gonna make it here. So we have a lot of crates. I need to pull my raft up just a little bit more so a shark doesn't flip it. Let's get the old lantern out. Let's see which one that might be in. Boy, most of these are just empty, aren't they? Let's just drop them all. We're just going to drop them all. We can pick them right back up. There's a flare gun. Oh, there it is right there. Nice. Okay. Oh, well, we don't need a knife. We need to get our axe. Oh, we're completely out of water. We got to get a coconut like now, like immediately, or we're going to die. there no coconuts on any of these trees? Really? Well, that's, oh, I've been to this island. So, I hope I didn't pick all the coconuts on this island. I think. I see one over here. See, we drank all those. Oh, there's a coconut. Okay, I don't know why I picked it up. Let's drop it. Let's get our axe. Let's pop it. Pick it up. And drink it. Oh, that saved our lives right there. So now we have to find more. So this must have been one of those, oh gosh, islands. This is, oh, what just happened? Snake bite. Oh. Oh, my health. My health has suffered on this trip. I'm really nervous, though, that we're not going to be able to, unless these trees can poop out some coconuts pretty soon. It ain't looking good for the old Grand Spartan. The struggle is real. It's real indeed. What's up in here? So if I sleep right now, when I wake up, my thirst is gone. Or, you know, my hydration. Oh, there's a coconut. There's a couple coconuts. Hallelujah, hallelujah. Look at how sunburnt my guy is. He's turning into a lobster. Lobster Spartan. Okay, and we can also eat these things, so let's drop that. Let's get our axe. Let's chop these things open. Get our hunger quenched a little bit. Now, my best hope is, I don't think we're going to find any more coconuts like we just did. Best hope is that if we sleep, maybe the coconuts will respawn in some of these trees. Maybe. Hopefully. So we're up to 3. But it's taken us so long. Oh, that might be our island. Or is that the island that we passed by? They all look the same. Gotta check the compass here in a minute and see which direction we're facing to. So let's go to this. You know, I don't know if I want to save it. I don't really know if I want to save it. If I save it and let's just sleep. Let's sleep. And if I save it, we're going to lose. If we die, then we're just going to start off here and die every time over and over. So let's sleep. See what happens. Okay, we're certainly going to be thirsty. We're out. Completely out. I don't think any of these... Empty, 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 empty. Oh, drinkable coconut. What? Drink it up. Come on, trees. I hope these trees respawn like when you sleep. Oh, there's a coconut. Never thought I'd be so happy to see a coconut. I have like 100 of them back at the home island. I didn't prepare properly. You know, I'm thinking the whole time, yeah, just go out for a little leisurely stroll through the islands. They're local here, and we'll be fine. Oh, there's another drinkable coconut. There's another one. Nice. So we're good. We're good. Good, good, good. So we really might be able to save. Maybe. Alright, let's crack this sucker open. Let us drink the juice. Oh. Check it. We're up to 3. Check, check, check it. All right. Well, for those of you who enjoy the longer episodes, this certainly was one. The struggle was real. There's another coconut in that tree. Yes. Climb the tree to the coconut. Ah, the yummy, yummy coconut juice. Well, coconut juice is also a natural laxative, ladies and gentlemen. So here in just a moment, my guy's going to have to find a bush. Learned that on my last trip to Hawaii. Natural laxative. Let's see. Our thirst. All right, so we're good. We're good. I can save it right here. I feel comfortable in saving it right here. And I don't see... We're really close to the home island, though, because I remember not too long ago... wait a minute. Wait a minute. Did we just end up where we started? Okay, I'm really confused because by the compass we stayed northeast the whole time. I mean, surely the world like continues to generate and goes on and you can't just go in a circle, right? Right? Oh my goodness. I find it so hard to believe that we just went in a circle, but it has to be because there's the tire. There are the fronds that we were gonna, oh my gosh. Well, it's late here, ladies and gentlemen. I probably should have been in bed about 2 hours ago. I'm gonna go ahead and save it right here. We're pretty good on water and food for our trip back to our home island. Maybe, maybe not. I need to get back over to the raft and pick up all the storage. Well, it was nice talking to you today, ladies and gentlemen. That's really all we got accomplished. We did find a few things, strapped a couple things onto our raft. I think before I exit this game, I'm going to go find our crates, our storage crates. I'm going to put those into my inventory. Most importantly, the one that has the goodie in it, the thingamajiggy, what you call it. Why do I keep doing that? I want to put that in my hand, and then I want to put this in there. All right, we could actually put our light in there as well, so we can pick them all up. Maybe that adds weight as well. I don't know. So we go back over here and save it. There's a plank that just respawned, so maybe that's a good sign that the coconuts will respawn as well. And before we take our trip back around the globe again, maybe there'll be more coconuts to drink. Well, thank you for watching, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you have a good day, good evening, wherever you may be located. And I'll see you all next time.